Everyone, this is Tony describing his CPS work. There are three parts in today's video. The part one is the general introduction of my work. The second part is the response to my weekly works and the connection with the peer industry. The last part would be the reflection and the reason. So let's start from the first part, the overview of my work. During my 5 weeks of work, I tried different weeks of working, and the CPS class also provide me with different angles and directions to examine my own design. The 5 weeks of work, including 2D works, 3D scenes, experiment with 2D mixes 3D, and also there is a study of different textures and shaders in the whole process. CPS course bring me not only a change in the knowledge level, but also a real support and connection in my Studio One work, the design. So the following is the response to my weekly work, and also where it's from. There are some any connection with the peer industry. In response to my first week the work, the theme of observation. I observed a beer can. Uh, this course broadened my observation ability and made me realize its importance, which provided me with more resources for my future work. This is a can of beer in my dining room. Um, Instead of contain beer, containing beer, which we normally know, I imagine what if there is a sea world inside. When we pull up the zip top, the sea water and the creatures and the frogman popping up from it. This work idea comes from illustrator, very famous illustrator called Gabriel Camus, who is from France. In his work, the highly appealing colors, like this one, is showing there, and the simulation of the real light in the shadow in his picture is give people a strong thing of bringing in, showing in below. We can, the picture is here. And in response to my week two work, the tinkering theme, I did an aimless work I have done, and this is my exploration for the tinker. In the process of making it, I was just enjoying the journey of the whatever the direction it lead me to go by putting on different shaders and different textures. So I tried different shaders. It comes out different uh, appearance. And this work I was inspired by a Chinese animator. He tried the similar shaders in his work, in his like this. The it's an animation. It's finished in UE5, the Unreal Engine. Like, so for the in response to my third week work, I made a picture that shows a kind of a romantic scene. Romantic scene. It's made by PS and my phone, but by using a carton, a plastic cartoon picture that I draw mixing with a blue rubber glove. I don't like it, which I wear at work place. I was able to show a shift of its own meaning of an object. I wanted to highlight that Life give you a lemon, you make it lemonade. That the glove I used in my workplace, I made them balloon. So the similar work also is from a illustrator, uh, and the artist called Jean Julien. It's from French. Uh, his work attracted a lot of attention from his bold lines and the figures in his illustration. For example, in the middle picture, the six-pack bread acts as an upper body. We can see the six packs and the muscle. It's very, very interesting. So in this work, also I am inspired by this idea. Initially response to the first week of work, the importance of the environment. A proper scene can support the character and directly express the meaning of the work. I tried the mechanical arms in this work as part of the environment to show a human experiment scene in the work in this work. Mechanical arms control and capture the human being. I was inspired by a picture, a woman trapped in a tank, in a water tank, and this man is trapped in a sofa, and he becomes a part of the sofa, and confined in the sofa. He cannot move, and he lives on the feeding from the arms, right? So even they have the different color and different context, but it has the similar meaning. It's like a human being, they are trapped and they are controlled by the machine. In the last week work, in response to it, it's about the object. Object is the object-oriented ontology. I took some pictures in a place under decoration from the perspective of object. I uh, examined the relationship between objects. Are they equal to exist in this world like we are to be? The AC continues to live, but the packaging box must be finished. So the first picture, as we can see, an AC is wearing a packaging box, and they have been together since the AC was made. They traveled a long way to get the place. And the second picture, they are about to be separated after they accompany with each other for a long time. And the packing box is no longer useful. It finished its journey here and will be dismembered by a knife. And it's died. Uh, Time for AC to say goodbye. And this packaging box funeral. It's no longer useful as it has finished its duty in its life. And the AC has to start to live in the room alone, alone until it dies. So it's from the object perspective to see. And the similar work also we can see from another artist. We call the name is Lorin Martin. That's from New York. In his works, all objects in the universe are related and dependent on each other. You can see the pictures from his work. It's like the wind is blowing, and, it's like it's lost its hair, right? So they're together, but they're still there. It's the axe, as the knife, is expressing the relationship between them. Um, the third part is reflection and duration. In the learning process of CPS, different themes give me a different angle to think and to experience this process, which provide more possibilities and directions in preparation state for my future work. I should allow myself to review, think, and prepare more from the perspective of CPS learning so as to gradually develop such thinking habit and skill in the process of creation, which will bring great change to my future work. Thanks. That my re- reflection of my CPS class. Thank you for watching.